So I am apartment hunting in Dallas. I am moving there next weekend. And I was there for 10 days in October with my boyfriend. We both really liked it, and after he left, I went to go look at 2 apartments. They were both 2-bedroom apartments with pools and gyms and like club rooms, balconies, that kind of thing. We are moving from LA, and if you haven't seen my video about regretting living in LA, you should watch it. I don't really regret my time in LA, but I think that it's a hard place to live for many reasons. There's definitely pros and cons anywhere you go. I have lived in LA for 7 years, so this is a pretty big change. We moved out of our apartment at the end of August, and I am on my 4th month of traveling, so very much ready to get settled and be back in a home. So I am currently in Iowa at my mom's house. I'm originally from Iowa, and we'll be driving back down to Dallas next weekend. I looked at 2 apartment buildings and multiple units in the buildings, which I'm about to show you. The first one was kind of near, I would say like between Deep Ellum and Lower Greenville neighborhoods. And the second one that I looked at was in the Design District. As I'm showing you, I'll talk about each of the apartments and the pros and cons that I thought. Not everything can be seen in the video. There were certain things that I noticed as I was walking around the building. When we get back down there next weekend, we are going to look at more apartments, and I think it's doubtful that we will move into either of these ones that I'm about to show you. They were nice for their own reasons in some ways, but probably not exactly what we're looking for. The areas in Dallas that I really liked are Deep Ellum, Lower Greenville, and Bishop Arts. And of course, I haven't explored all of Dallas. And because it's our first year in Dallas, we're hoping to live somewhere somewhat central so that we can explore the city and go out pretty easily and don't have to drive like half an hour when we want to go out for dinner or go grab a drink. So those are kind of the neighborhoods we're considering. And that's why I looked at these 2 apartments. Design District isn't that far. It's like probably 10 minutes from Bishop Arts and Deep Ellum. 10 minutes drive. So this is the first apartment building. They had a pretty nice gym, rock wall. They had a great pool area, and they had grills around the pool. This was really pretty. They had a ping pong table, some other games, and this little area here as well. And this was all accessible 24/7, which I really liked. And it looks nice and new, and there's plenty of areas to hang out, have friends over, that kind of thing. So she showed me a 1-bedroom apartment just to show me the different finishes. This is the lighter finish. We're not looking for a 1-bedroom, but it was just one of the only apartments available that had this finish for me to see. So I thought it was nice that they had the ceiling fans because it gets so hot in Dallas, and I did like this finish. I liked the other finish as well, which you'll see in a moment. This is another like club space, remote work room. This is the other finish, which I liked as well. I generally lean towards lighter, but I thought that the wood was pretty nice, and I loved the double sink. They had pretty big closets, which was nice, and the wood floors were pretty. This is also another 1-bedroom, so she was just trying to show me like the different finishes. They have balconies on all the apartments. The lighting was nice. And this is another club room. They had a bunch of club rooms and open spaces, which was really nice, but the only thing is, for something like this, she said you have to rent out and reserve, and it was, I can't remember, $100 an hour or something, which I thought was weird. So here is one of the 2 bedrooms in the lighter finish. All of the apartments had a washer and dryer inside, which is very nice. Our last apartment only had a washer dryer combo and it took like 5 hours to do your laundry. Once again, the balcony, and then you can see that the rooms are separated. There's one on each side and they each have their own bathroom, which is nice. I like when the rooms are not right next to each other when you have a 2-bedroom. There I am. Hi. The shower was pretty spacious. There was one shower on this side and then I believe a bath on the other side. Again, walk-in closets. It's all new and nicely done and renovated. I had no problem with the inside of the units. I thought they were very, very nice. The only thing that I noticed while walking through the building was that the carpet was pretty dirty. It seemed like the building upkeep wasn't great. So here's the second master bath with the 2 sinks. I think she said the other one was actually the master, but I would have used this as the master. Big closet again, so for your guest or if you decide this is your master, pretty decent closet size here. The other thing she told me, which she was transparent about, was that one of the elevators wasn't working. So I didn't love that. Here's the next building. So they also had a gym. It was fairly basic, but probably has everything that you would need. I also saw 2 different units in this building, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, because they have different finishes. This is the finish that I preferred. They also had this staged very nicely. So you can totally imagine yourself living here, moved in with all the furniture. I loved that they had this little desk area. I actually sold my desk when we moved, so I wouldn't need to buy a desk if we lived here, and that was nice. They also have a balcony at each of the units. It's either like this one's on the ground floor, or, you know, a raised balcony that juts out. So this is the living area that you can see here, and then this is the second bedroom. I feel like, you know, it's fairly spacious. Maybe with all this furniture in here, it looks a little smaller, but these are about, I think, 1,000 square feet, and then you have a big closet as well. The downside with these apartments is that they didn't have a double sink for any of the bathrooms. I did like that feature though, how the pipe goes through. It's more of like kind of a loft style apartment. And then they also had this outdoor space which looked really nice, but it was kind of loud, the rooftop area, but the courtyard was nice here. So I just realized at the second building, I didn't take videos of the second apartment because I really, really disliked it. But just imagine it's similar to the first, same layout, just way darker. And you can see that the first one is lighter and more renovated. And the second unit that I had looked at in the second building was just like really dark and not renovated, and it didn't look nice, kind of old. So yeah, that would be a no-go. So in the first building, the first unit, the 1 bedrooms start around $1,500, and the 2 bedrooms start around $1,600 and go up to $1,900 depending on the layout, the finish, and I guess availability for supply and demand, the floor, that kind of thing. In the second building, they start at around $1,700 and go up to, I think, around $1,900 for the 2 bedroom, 2 bath. And once again, it depends on the finish, the layout, floor level, those kinds of things. And they also have move-in deals in the second building. I wasn't crazy about the location because the design district doesn't have as much going on, but in a way that's kind of nice because it's a lot quieter over there and you can just drive 10 minutes if you want to go out, or like easy Uber ride. And they had, although the apartments started at a higher price, they had better move-in deals, so overall you would be paying less. If you want to see more, when I go back down next weekend, I already have 4 more apartment tours booked, and I can create a second video of those apartments. So let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos, and get ready for some more Dallas content.